Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Rucci Reacts. As you can tell from the title, this isn't my usual video. It's not a reaction video. It's not a Michael Jackson video. I just want to send like a message to Black Lives Matter. I want to send a message to Black Lives Matter. I've been silent about this, and I can't be silent about this anymore. I just been compelled to say this, and it's not going to be anything hateful. It's not going to be anything controversial. This may rub some people the wrong way, but I don't care. This message has to get out there. Black Lives Matter. Stop the hate. Like, for real, stop the hate. I just want to say that Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. You might look at this video and laugh, but I'm being serious. I'm being 100% serious. What happened to George Floyd was wrong. Those cops were wrong to do that. But you have to forgive those cops. And I know police brutality has been a thing, but God gave us free will. We can't control what man does. We just have to forgive those people. That's what Jesus, when he was on this earth, I'm not trying to preach to anybody. Mind you, I'm not trying to preach to anyone. I'm not trying to push religion on anyone. I'm just trying to hoping that this will impact somebody out there. And because I'm looking on TV, Black Lives Matter commercials, and I look at it and I'm like, this is only fanning the flames, because the far right is and I'm talking about the Trump supporters, they're looking at this and they're getting offended. And then whenever the Trump supporters say something, Black Lives Matter gets offended. And I'm just tired of people getting offended. We need to come together. And y'all might, and I already know, y'all in the comments are going to be like, oh, he's trying to say all lives matter. Here's what I'm trying to say. We're living in the end times. And in these times, we need to look for Jesus. We need to look to God for help. That's what I've been doing. That's why I haven't been uploading consistently, because I've been focusing on myself spiritually. So we need to look for God for help. And if you don't believe me about this is the end times, I got some scriptures for y'all. Let's see. Oh yeah. Matthew 24 verse 10. And then many will be offended, will betray one another, and will hate one another. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Out on the streets of Minneapolis, Chicago, you name it. You see on the news Trump supporters and Black Lives Matter clashing against each other. And it's making me sad. For real. And what I just want to say is, just love your neighbor. Just love each other. Instead of just, protesting. Well, sure, instead of just, rioting. Just love that person. Instead of rioting against for example, if you're rioting in front of a police station, just hug up that police officer. Just hug up that police officer. Show him love. Show him God's love. Say, I love you. Or if a Trump supporter tries to instigate something, in the middle of a Black Lives Matter rally, with an American flag, wearing a Trump hat, hug them. Just hug them. Like, instead of getting offended by it, just hug them. Like, and this goes for the far right too. I'm not, like, this is more than just Black Lives Matter. I'm also speaking to the far right. If you're at a Trump rally and you see Black Lives Matter people protesting, show love towards them, please. No more of this racism stuff. Like, just show love to one another. That's how this world is gonna get better. Like, and like, all these everything that says in this Bible is happening. Even down to the coronavirus. In the Bible it says, there will be something about pestilence, but pestilence is virus. In the Bible it says there'll be pestilence, and the coronavirus has lasted since March, and this is some serious pestilence. It's not like Ebola. It's not like, the virus in 2003 or whatever. This is some serious pestilence. So, like, we're, like, at the neck end of the end times. I'm just trying to tell Black Lives Matter and everybody out there who is getting offended, liberals, conservatives, whatever you want to call them, take the blindfolds off and see what's really happening. Like, for real. Whether if you believe in God or not. Like for real. Like, because at this point, the only answer is God. The answer has always been Jesus. And I'm hoping to impact somebody out there, I'm hoping to impact somebody out there who has been troubled, has been troubled by this, has been troubled by what's going on in the world right now, has been troubled by, I'm just hoping to impact somebody. And for those who might comment, oh, you're wrong, yada, 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 we tried love, but that didn't work. Even if you might go through protests and you might hug that person, and even if it impacts one person, to God, that means everything. Like, loving one person, to God, that means everything. His angels rejoice when it comes to love. For real. God does not like hate. And what's going on right now, it's making me sad. It's making me, it's causing anxiety. It's causing all types of stuff. And I just I'm hoping to, that I'm impacting somebody right now in a positive way. If you're feeling offended, or if you're feeling, I don't know, lost, pray. That's what I do. Pray or meditate or whatever you do. Just pray. And God will lead you, God will guide you, and God will protect you. Jesus will protect you. That's what he's done for me all these years. And more importantly, Jesus will love you. He will love you. And this goes to Black Lives Matter. Even, you say that, white people are racist and all that. Instead of hating the whole entire white race, just love them. Love them. You shouldn't hate people. Love people. Don't hate people. This goes to the NFAC, that militia, the black militia. Don't hate. Love them. Please. Just don't hate. love them. That's what Jesus would have wanted. Like, just stop and think before you go out and protest. Hey, what would Jesus do? Would he go out and riot or and protest like this, or would he go out and love them and spread love? I mean, just stop and think about what you're doing for a second. Sure, I mean, and to the real racists out there, stop being racist. I mean, I see no point of it. Black, white, and in the end, when God comes back, there's not going to be a black or white or Hispanic or whatever. That's not going to matter. Far white, far right, far left, Democrat, Republican, that's not going to matter. That's why I don't care who's president. Okay? Because at the end, when Jesus comes back, it's not going to matter. That's why, like, you know, I recommend get right with God. I mean, I'm not trying to push religion on anyone, but I'm saying look to Jesus for answers instead of just causing mayhem and destruction. And spread love towards the world. I mean, we're dealing with a global viral pandemic, and we can use more love than ever right now. So, I'm just like, you know, I'm just tired of seeing this on the news, and like, I've been thinking, like, I have a feeling we're going to be stuck with this virus for a while. And, like, so yeah. And we need to look for God for answers. We need to start looking for God, praying to God, and, like, you know, He'll guide us, He'll lead us. Because Jesus has always been the answer. And He'll shower us with His love. That's what He's done with me. I have 100% faith in Jesus that this world will get better, and it will. So, yeah, just stop getting offended. It's not worth it. Like, I do not care who's president, because at the end it won't matter. So, you hate me all you want. If you love me, that's great. I love you too. God bless you. And I hope you take my advice. I pray that you take my advice. Like, you know, start praying, start loving the world, and together we can heal the world. So I just felt like somebody just had to say it. I pray that together we can heal the world, and we must unite. So, yeah, I love you, and I love you all. God bless you all. And I just love everyone. And I just want, like, all this mayhem to stop. It makes me sad, especially seeing kids shot on the news. And another message to Black Lives Matter. Like, instead of rioting and protesting, be an organization that impacts the community in a positive way. Like, you get tons of donations. Like, donate it to the low-income neighborhoods. I mean, donate it to make some programs, like make programs to help kids stay off the streets, like, I don't know, like basketball programs or something like that, or soccer programs, sports programs that help kids stay off the streets, like, you know, who live in inner urban neighborhoods, like in Chicago, New York. Like, that would be a great idea. I mean, if you're that concerned, I mean, that would be a real way to impact Black lives, is to, like, you know, improve the inner city neighborhoods. I mean, that's just a suggestion. So, yeah, I pray that I impacted somebody today. I'm gonna come out with new Michael Jackson content. I just had to get this off my chest. I just had to. I love you all. God bless you all. And it's been your boy Rucci Reacts. And I'm out.